Following a disaster, you may find water-damaged textiles bleeding dyes onto other objects, or perhaps the ink on wet paper staining the surrounding pages of a book. You'll want to get wet textiles and wet paper dry or stabilized as quickly as possible. To prevent dye transfer problems from getting worse, avoid moving any objects that show signs of bleeding until you have stabilized the situation. Start by removing excess water. After removing the excess moisture, move on to drying. If you're unable to get to wet items quickly, freezing is a safe option. Or if you have many objects, it may be your only option. If you need to move textiles or paper, careful handling is a must. Remember, wet fabrics and paper will be heavier and as a result more fragile than usual. Use boxes, trays, or platforms for support, or a canvas stretcher if there's one available.
If you run into situations that are out of the ordinary where things are stuck together or you don't really understand the construction of the object, it's best to leave it and get some advice. Talk to a conservator or to a curator in that specialist area.
The most important thing to do is act quickly, but carefully. Your goal is to try to stop the transfer of color or ink, first by blotting. Then you'll decide which of the drying options is best under the circumstances.